The methods will be introduced in the first sessions of every class by the teacher, so that the student know about the methods before they study. In the next sessions, the student will not study the methods again. The teacher don't have to introduce about the methods again.
Sure.
Only in the first sessions. In the later sessions, the teachers just follow curriculum to teach, and students to do the homework. The teachers just need to assign homeworks.
Do not need to assign?
Need to assign homework following the methods. I do not introduce about the methods again.
Got it.
Okay. Alright, so our methods are our core value, and they are based on the NLP, which is the neuro-linguistic programming. Neuro-linguistic programming, and NLP. And have you heard of NLP?
Yep.
Okay, so the NLP is in the science to discovers the potential of human brains, so that the students can develop our human can develop our potentials to the maximum. And a lot of best speakers in the world use NLP to make an influence on the listeners and to train the other beliefs. So NLP is very powerful if it is used correctly. Okay. So let me introduce you a little bit about the NLP and its principles. So in our brain, there are billions of brain cells called neurons. Brain cells, just like this, and there are billions. And one single neuron has a processing power is equivalent to a personal computer. We have on average a million neurons.
Wow.
That means 1,000 billion. So 10 to the power of 12 neurons, which is very big. And one single neuron has a processing power equivalent to strongest computer in the world. So, in fact, let me ask you the question. So,
Sure.
If you have a couple of millions neurons more than another person's, wouldn't it make any difference? Would it make any difference if you have a couple of million neurons?
I got it. Hard to know. I don't know.
To be honest, it couldn't make any difference at all if you have more or less a couple of millions neurons, because the total number of neurons is a very big number. So if we have a couple of millions less than another, it couldn't make any difference at all. So what determines the intelligence of a person? So how? So what are the reasons why we can see that there are some people who are smarter than other people? What makes a student smarter than another one?
Yeah.
The answers lie in the neural connections. That means the connection between two neurons. Okay.
So the answer is in the connections?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me explain. So if you remember a piece of information, basically you are creating a neural connections. So basically, you remember my name, I remember your name. Okay, this face, this person's equal Andy, equal Robert.
Yeah.
Because we are creating a single connection between neurons that determines this guy named Robert, something like that.
Yeah.
And if we, so for example, we remember a word, wise, for example, means something, we are creating a connection between two neurons. So, have you ever been in a situation where you, for example, you see a similar face on the street and you just don't remember his or her names? And they say, oh, you're very similar, but I don't remember your name. And then somebody tell you his or her name, like, why? It's just the information is still there, it's still inside your brain, but just because it's not something that we entirely forget. No, we don't entirely forget. Still there, but just because the ability to get back to the connection or to the information is imperfect. That means the link, the connection is still there, but we just cannot trace back to the connection.
Yeah.
So, how many? So if our intelligence depends on the number of neural connections, right? So how many neural connections are there in total? The answer is, if you have 10 million neurons, then between two neurons you have a single connection here, right? Just assume that you have 5 points. How many connections can you create? That is 32. Okay.
Say again. One more time.
So you have
10
to the 12. I mean the million neurons. Million of dots. Yeah.
I know a lot.
So how many connections can we create potentially? So the number is this number.
And how do you get that number? By doing what? Multiplying by 5?
No, 2 to the power of. For example, for 5 points we have 32 connections, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if we have 10 to the power of 12 million neurons, so we have
times
2 to the power of million neural connections. So
that's the number right there.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
Okay.
That's how intelligent we could be.
Yes.
If we get all of our intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts with 1 and it has a lot of 0 here, and the numbers can, if we write on the piece of paper, it will last 10.5 million kilometers. So that's the reason why our intelligence is limitless. Okay, and that means even like a smartest guy in the world, like Albert Einstein, he just opened like 12% of his potential, and normal people like you and me, like us, just open like 3%. Okay, so the potential of human brains is very big and limitless. Okay. So if somebody tell you like, okay, I'm studying a lot of things, I have to remember a lot of information, so I have to forget something so that I have a space for something else. It's not true.
It's not true.
Yes. That's the reason why if we know about the potential of human brain, we can develop our potential and we can be more intelligent. Okay. So how we can apply those principles into study? Those principles can apply to many different fields.
Sure.
But in studies, we have some conclusions here. So first, what should you do to study better? First, in study, we need to create neural connections by linking the information. That means we need to study a group of related words, not only a single word. So today, we study the word wise. And 1 year later, we study the word wisdom, which is the noun of wise. We wouldn't remember those words as long as we study those 2 words apart today. I mean, if we study those 2 words together, we will remember for a longer time period.
Yes.
And more deeply. Okay?
Yep.
The second one, we tend to remember what we actually do, what we actually write, than what we are told to do. Okay, so if you write, that's the reason why if you write, you will remember better than you just listen, right? So what you write, you will remember better than what you are told, what you listen, you know?
Yeah.
So it's better to do, to write, rather than just listen.
Yeah.
Okay. So how to apply? So when we study a new word, we need to make our sentences. Because the sentences that we make, we remember more more deeply than just we learn from the dictionary. Okay. The third one is we tend to remember whatever is related to ourselves. So let me ask you the question: do you care for your own issues, or you care for other people's issues?
My own.
Yeah. So if we make sentences that are related to our life, we will remember better, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So when we make sentences to study a new word, or when we write, so as long as if we can make it closer to our life, it will be better. The next one. Okay, let's pick one. Which one would you choose? A color TV or black and white TV?
Color.
Yes. Yeah. So why? Because our brain works better when it has more colors. So you can use more colors in your studies, and then you have more motivation to study, and you will become more intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
When you have more colors, and you will remember information better. Okay, so let me do an experiment. Can you close your eyes and let's think about a cow.
A cow, okay.
Yeah, cow. Alright. Okay, open your eyes. So what happened just now in your brain? Was that a picture of a cow or COW?
Oh, I saw the cow. I saw a cow just like that, a black and white cow in my brain.
The picture, right?
Yeah.
So human brain works by pictures or letters. So if we can incorporate a lot of pictures in our studies, in our jobs, in our work, we will be more intelligent, remember information more strongly. Okay?
Yes.
Right, so that are the 5 principles that we can apply to our studies. Alright?
Yeah.
And let's move to,
So what was the first one? I got the action, the stuff related. I got the using colors and using pictures. The first one was create.
linking the information.
Linking information. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Right, and we combine the NLP with the linguistics, science, linguistics, science. First, what actually we believe that the Vietnamese educational system at the moment is not doing so well because what the students usually study in school is that they just study a lot of grammar rules.
I know.
Subject, verb, object, if plus subject plus verb in simple past plus subject plus would or could plus blah 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 blah, and then the student cannot speak fluently. Okay, and they just study the single word, like wise mean using the means one Vietnamese definition. That's it, single word. That is the reason why they cannot speak fluently, because when I ask my students, can you tell me about your family? They usually, 99% of them usually say something like, my family has 4 people, my father, my mother. So basically they are translating word by word from Vietnamese to English. The reason would be because they usually study the word, the single word only, with the meaning only. Okay, so we want to change that. Okay, so the first principle: never study a single word.
Mm-hmm.
Because you cannot speak and write with a single word, right?
Right.
And when you speak and write, you need to speak and write through sentences. So you have to study sentences.
Exactly.
And the third one, do not try to study a lot of grammar rules, but try to study grammar through sentences. So, for example, if you study the second conditional if. You should not yes, you should not study if plus subject plus verb in simple past, but you could study by sentences. If I were you, I would. If I were a bird, I would. Something like that, and you study grammar through sentences. It will be much better than just study the rules.
Yeah.
Okay, and the fourth one is listen first.
The third one.
The third one, that means
Oh, that's 3? What's number 2?
Number 2 is studies through sentences. Number 1, never study a single word.
Number 1, never study a single word. Number 2,
Study through sentences.
study through sentences. Number 3,
Learn grammar through sentences.
got it.
And number 4, so when you were a child, how could you speak the first word by listening to your parents, right?
Yeah.
Grandparents, and then you spoke the first word,
Yeah.
mum or dad or something,
Yeah.
right? But so when we study a language, the natural approach is to listen first.
Yeah.
Listen first. But what is happening now in the school?
Opposite.
Yeah, grammar rule first. Okay, so those are the principles. Okay,
So what's number 4?
listen first.
Oh, listen first. Thank you.
Okay, so based on the NLP and linguistic, we those principles. So we create the 2 new methods. Based on those principles, we create new 2 methods. I'm going to show you the method now. Method number 1, the 6-step vocabulary study, and we want to change the way that the students study vocabulary. They just at the moment they just study meaning, definition in Vietnamese. That's the reason why they cannot speak, because they have to translate from Vietnamese word to word to English. Right. So our approach is different. We have 6 steps. Okay, and you can see here or on the wall. Right. Okay, so I'm going to do the sample on the wall. Just assume now you are students, and I'm John Michael, and then you will do something the same here. Okay, so now assume that we study, because now we are in White English school, right? So assume that the word "why" is your new word. Okay, and usually you just in the school you just study.
Yeah.
You're not good. So
Oh, really? Yeah.
the
Vietnamese.
yeah, that's it. Okay, so the movie again. You don't if you want to speak fluently, right? Now we have 6 steps. The first step is type of word. Type of word here. Okay, so we usually use the dictionary of Cambridge or Oxford.
Great, I love Oxford.
And then you can go to oxfordlearnersdictionaries.com.
Thank you. That's Oxford Learners Dictionary. Thank you. Beautiful.
Okay, and if you type the new words, you can see the type of the word here beside the word. Okay, adjective. Right, so we can write adjective here. If that is the noun, you can write and. If that is adverb, you can write AEV. If that is verb, you can write V. Something like that.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, so you write the type of the word beside the word. And then the second one, you need to study pronunciation. So you can put the phonetics one above of the word. Like here, you can see. Okay, so.
Yeah. Will I be using this, what do you call it? The phonetic
Yeah.
Spelling?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can add an example about the word.
I do that.
So that the student can do it the same at home.
Yeah, yeah. Good. This here, right?
Yeah.
Is it that?
Yes. And then you can copy.
Yeah.
Generate.
Yeah, I got it.
I believe you know all the 44 syllable, right?
Yeah, I don't remember all the symbols, but now I see them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay. So and then you can listen to the pronunciation. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Wise.
Wise.
Yeah. Okay. And then you can repeat. Alright. So. Yeah. Please do the system similar to this one at home.
Gotcha.
You are your student.
I tell them that.
Yes. Actually, Joe Michael,
Yeah.
your student.
Okay, I use these methods at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and then the third one is what you usually do in the school. Meaning definition. Then here we have the definition in Vietnamese and English. The reason is if you are the advanced learners, you feel comfortable with English definition. Yeah, you can use any definition. But you are elementary level, if you don't understand the English definition, so feel free to use Vietnamese definition.
Sure, good.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
As long as you feel comfortable, because we want you to, when you revise your vocabulary notebook, the first thing you need to know is about the definition, right? You need to get it as fast as possible, right? As soon as possible. So, as long as if you face difficulties in getting the definition, you will feel very tired.
Yeah.
So,
Confused, tired.
yeah, make sure you feel comfortable. Okay.
Beautiful.
Right. So, if you are the advanced learner, so you can use the definition in English and the dictionary. Here we have two definitions of people and of actions. Right. So sensible for actions, and then for people, it's mean a person.
I'm sorry. We're on wise. We're doing wise.
Yes.
Wise being sensible.
Yeah. Sensible.
Oh,
yeah.
like an adjective for it?
Adjective.
Of actions, we were sensible.
Yeah, sensible
Oh,
based
you
on
want to
good.
learn the adjective first.
Yes.
Good, I got it.
Adjective.
You don't learn the meaning first. You learn the adjective first.
The meaning for the adjective.
No. You're saying when you put up the. You're saying this. You're saying write the word, write the kind of word it is.
Yes.
Write the phonetic sound.
Yes.
And then number 3, an adjective or a synonym.
No, the meaning.
The actual meaning first.
Yes.
Okay.
Meaning in English.
Wise, of people, able to make sensible, blah blah blah. Okay.
And
then
actions sensible based on good judgment.
Okay.
That in the dictionary. You may feel that it's not so close, but
No. That's what it is. That's what it is.
yeah.
Of action and behavior. Wise means wise decisions, wise, sensible decisions based on good judgment. Yeah. No. Good. I got it.
It's good. Okay.
So 2 definitions.
Yeah,
2
two
levels.
definition. So first of all, the first definition we can the of the English and the Vietnamese. Okay. So we can write sensible based on good judgment. Based on good judgment. Or able to make sensible decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Able to make sensible decisions because you of the experience you have.
Because of experience. Yeah.
Because of the experience you have. Okay, so in English and in Vietnamese.
Now you're having the student. I'm John Michael. I'm having my students write it.
Yes.
Good.
definition?
Yeah.
If you are the advanced learners, you feel comfortable with English.
I got it.
Definition you write in English. And if you are elementary level, pre-IELTS, you feel more comfortable with Vietnamese, you
Write it in
can
Vietnamese. Yeah. I got it. Okay, good. Just like that.
Yeah. Okay, right. It doesn't matter. What matters is in the number 4. The number 4. The next steps is very important to have the students being fluent in English. Making sentences. So now you
They
have.
write it in the homework. They write the sentences.
Yes. So now you have two ways of using this word. One for people and one for action and behavior.
Right.
Then
2 sentences. One for people, one for actions. Okay.
so the first one here for people.
Yeah.
People, and then this is the sentence from the dictionary, like a wise old man. Okay, a wise old man. Now, you are my student, so now what I want you to do is, can you make your own sentence using similar to this one? Just change the word, keep the word wise,
Okay.
and try to make it long.
Long sentence. Right now?
Yeah.
So, a wise old woman
A wise old woman.
saved her money.
A wise old woman. Now, can you make a full? I'm sorry, Michael. You're serious. Now, I want you to make a full sentence.
Okay. With this one?
Yes.
A wise old woman saved all her money.
Save
All.
her money.
Yeah. And retired a millionaire.
A
Millionaire, yeah.
millionaire. Okay. So, it's good.
Okay.
So, it's really very important to change the sentence from the dictionary to make your own sentences.
I got it.
You know the principle, make your own.
Make your own, create your own. Create your own.
What is more important to what you write, what you do, rather than what you copy from others.
Yes.
And if you can make the sentence which is close to your life, so that you can use the sentence out there, it could be more wonderful. Okay, so that you can use. Okay.
Yeah.
So for example, now let's move to the sentence for action. That is the second way of using this word for action. And the sentence from the dictionary is this was very wise to live when you did. Now, again,
It was very wise.
and now please try to make your sentence close to your life so that you can use it out there.
I got it. It was very wise to wake up early.
Okay,
It was very wise to wake up early.
to wake up.
And wake up early and run on the beach.
On the beach. Or on the beach. The beach, yeah. It was or it is. It was or
It was.
Yeah, very wise to wake up early and run on the beach.
Beach this morning. This morning, yeah.
This morning, okay. Yeah. So it's close to your life.
Yeah.
Because
I did that.
Yeah. So
Something like that.
as a student, you can bring this sentence outside to
Sure.
talk to your foreigners, right?
Yeah, because I did it.
Yeah. Okay. And
My life.
it will stick to your brain longer.
That's right.
Okay.
Makes good sense. Very smart. I love this.
Right. So the requirement is you make at least one sentence for each usage weight. The words in use. Okay. Right. So at least one for each.
Each usage, each type, each
Yeah, type.
each meaning, yeah.
Its meanings. Okay.
Or each application, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So we finished the 4 steps. Really very important because when you speak, you need to speak sentences, right?
Yeah.
It's very important to speak sentences here.
Yeah.
But a lot of students neglect. Okay. It's not the waste of sentences in the dictionary. They just study the meaning.
I know, and that's it. They don't learn it.
Yeah.
They wonder why they don't. They wonder why it's hard. They wonder why they're tired. They're
Yes.
tired because they don't get excited about learning anything. They don't learn.
Exactly.
They waste their time and energy.
Yes. Exactly.
Good point. Very good point.
So the 5th steps. Fifth.
Good. We're family.
Yeah, word family. So it's especially useful for IELTS students.
Yes, sir.
So what is in active? So what is noun and what's the verb and what's the adverb? Okay.
Yep.
Not in the Oxford dictionaries, unfortunately. So we have a Cambridge dictionary.
What's that called? Cambridge.org?
Yeah, dictionary.cambridge.org.
Okay, so just a second. I'm going to write this
Yeah, dictionaries.cambridge.org.
dictionary.cambridge. Hold on. .org. Okay, good. Got it. Thank you.
And then you can type the words wise here. Then you scroll down, you will see some related words. And then you may click on wisdom to see whether you see the noun of wise or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then you read the definitions, the ability to use the knowledge and experience to make good decision and judgment.
There you go.
Yes. The noun.
Right. So
Okay.
therefore, that's a noun. Yeah.
Right. The noun, so you can write wisdom here. And the adverb, we
Wisely.
we usually add "ly" for adverb, right? And then we check, there is wisely. So wisely should be adverb. And then for verb, so maybe we can have wise up here. Maybe properly, and then you can double check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Informal. Yeah.
And then it would be better if you create a sentence
For each one.
Each one. Then you can learn. Actually, you are not learning one word, but you are learning
A family.
Yeah. Okay,
Great
so
idea, man.
and then it will be much better than you study wise today and wisdom 1 year later.
Yeah. So get them all. Get a cluster.
Yeah.
So I'm
Right.
learning wise. I'm learning wisdom. Hold on. I'm learning wisely, and I'm learning wise up. It's great. That's the family.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the number 6, the last steps is also very important for our students because they usually have to use synonyms and antonyms in writing IELTS and in speaking. They cannot use the same words as in the topic.
Right.
And even in listening, the word in the questions are usually different from the word in the audios, and reading the same. So they use a lot of synonyms, and they need to know synonyms. So
Yeah.
how to do synonyms? We have another dictionary called
Dictionary.com.
or a lot of dictionary, and you can use a free dictionary, or you can use the thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
Yeah, thesaurus.
Same thing.
The
Yeah.
same thing. So if you type once here, And you see the synonym,
Yeah.
the one with the dark colors, and you close one to the original.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. And
That's color coded in the dictionary like that? That's beautiful. Okay.
And then if you use a free dictionary, you can also have. You scroll down, you see they divided into colors. The green ones mean a synonym, red ones mean antonym.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
then you need to double check because they are not all of them are the same or similar or close. So you need to double check. So for example, you click on like change and try to understand the definition. And wisdom and something like that, and then you can, or even you can check in the Vietnamese dictionary, and this at the close, you can write that down. Okay, and so this dictionary you can be sure that the ones in dark colors are closed, right? So now what I recommend to you, you can write the synonyms in blue one. And red for antonym. Remember, humans will be more intelligent with colors. Yes. So red one, you can see here, foolish, idiotic, something like that.
Yeah.
Foolish. And stupid.
Sure.
And silly. And actually you can have smart, you can have intelligent, sensible, rational, rational, smart,
Yeah, good.
intelligent, and you need to make sure you need to double check the meanings at home before you write here.
Got it.
Right, so on the board there are 6 steps of learning vocabulary, which means that you are not learning one word, but you are learning many words, and you will create a link between those words. And you will when you remember those words much better. Okay, and when you study, when you even know how to use it, and you can apply to your life. Okay, so these are the principles. Yeah, right.
Brilliant. I love it. Every one of them. They're all important.
Right. So when you do the demo to the student and also tomorrow and also to the student, so please write the example on the board just like this.
Sure.
All 6 steps.
Sure.
Okay.
Great.
And I will send you the slides so you can use the slide. So here, next slide, I can have the screenshot here so that the student know where to get the meaning, where to get.
Yep.
Okay. Similar to what I just explained.
Very great.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it for method 1. So far so good. Do you have any?
So far so good. It's wonderful.
Do you have any questions?
No.
All right. So
Very clear.
let's move to method 2.
Okay.
The method number 2 is for listening, and which help the student to improve the understanding, the comprehension in the listening. Because usually, what I would observe is the Vietnamese student only understand about 20 to 30% of what being spoken by the speakers. So we want to improve that level. We want them to get 80%.
Yeah, good.
And there are a lot of methods out there saying like you have to listen by a lot of video, a lot of audio. When you do housework, you listen to English, etc. But they move audio to audio, video to audios, but they can only understand 20% of each one. And they cannot increase understanding and comprehension. We want to focus on the comprehension, the understanding.
Sure.
So, in the past, we listened to our parents and grandparents first, then we spoke the first sentence one day. It's a natural approach.
Yeah.
But in school, they study a lot of grammar rules.
Yeah.
They don't study listening properly, and what the material they are listening in school is something like, "Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm fine, thank you, and you."
Yeah.
Not the real English material, right?
Right.
Because what I observed when I was in the UK is that like they study like they speak like, "Hi, how's it going, man?" Right? It's different from
Different than the book.
yeah. Okay, so the method is called transcribing.
Wow, that's awesome. So number 1 is transcribing.
Yeah, transcribing. Transcribing means write down what you hear as you listen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now assume you're a student.
Yep.
Show Michael.
Okay.
Now, can you prepare a piece of paper?
Yes.
A blank piece of paper.
Yep.
And what we will be doing is I will play an audio. Then
okay.
you pretend you are a student. You pretend to be a student.
Okay. I'm ready.
And you write down what you hear.
Good.
If you cannot hear, just guess.
Okay.
If you cannot guess, just leave blank.
Okay.
And you should leave enough spaces so that we can correct all together later
Good.
on.
Very good.
Right, so I can use this one from BBC. Right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Now, try to pretend like student some word you missed.
Hey, I created this beautiful logo for my bike shop.
I try to pretend you're a student.
Yeah.
You will miss some words.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Yeah, okay.
This guy's talking?
No,
He's
no.
talking so fast.
No.
Check it out. Go to Wickstock.
Hi, Sean here for BBC.
Okay, now in the video, and you don't need to to watch. You just write down what you hear.
Okay.
Okay, so I will pause after a sentence.
Okay.
After every sentence, and if the sentence is long, I will pause after half of the sentence.
Okay.
And then I will repeat maybe three times.
Okay.
Then you write down what you hear.
Okay.
If you cannot hear, just guess. And if you cannot guess, leave it blank.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. You ready?
Yep.
Hi, Sean here for BBC Learning English.
Okay.
Hi, Sean here for BBC Learning English. Hi, Sean here for BBC Learning English.
Okay. Got it.
Today is an exciting day because we're going to go back to the past. It's an exciting day. Today is an exciting day because we're going to go back to the past. Today is an exciting day because we're going to go back to the past
Okay.
and look at the future. Back to the past and look at the future.
Got it.
So, you know that we have a past tense. So, you know that we have a past tense, a present tense, lots of future forms. You know that we have a past tense, a present tense, lots of future forms. But did you know we also have the future in the past? We have a past tense, a present tense, lots of future forms. But did you know we also have the future in the past?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I just need like few seconds with you, but you can need maybe like a minute with the student.
Okay.
Okay. And then at home, the student will need to do 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So don't do more than 2 to 3 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes maximum because you will feel tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
3 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
3 minutes. All right. So now, I'm John Michael.
Okay.
I will come over.
Okay. So let's see here. Starting over here. Hi. Da, 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 da. And then So you have something, a past, for lots of food. And today we are
Okay. Right. So you have some spaces.
Yeah.
Alright. I hope that after you do transcribing a lot, so you will be able to listen more. To understand more.
Sure.
And the spaces will be fewer.
Sure.
Alright. So,
Hi, Sean here for
let's do
English.
Let's do together. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Today is an exciting day.
One more time.
Hi, Sean here for BBC Learning English.
Okay. You are student. Okay. So what did you hear?
I heard, hi, somebody here for BBC something English. BBC something English, yeah.
Okay. So you mix two things. You mix
Yeah,
two
name.
words. Yeah. Okay. And then the next.
Hi, Sean here for BBC Learning English. Today is an exciting day.
So I got, today is an exciting day.
You are a student.
Oh, I got something, blank, is an exciting day. Something is an exciting day. Something.
Okay.
Blank, is an exciting day.
Is a
Day
usually a student will miss
is exciting.
Okay. Right. So what next?
Because we're going to go back to the past.
And then something about gonna go back, gonna go something, gonna go back.
The student will not be able to listen gonna.
I know, right? Back. I heard back.
Back.
Past.
Maybe the student will miss park.
Something park. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And then
And look at the future.
I see what you're doing. Something, look at future.
future. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one.
So, you know that we have a past tense.
Okay, so, I heard so. We have something, we have something. Past. P-A-S-T, past. Past something. Yeah. So we have, yeah. And that's all she said. And present and present tense, and lots of
Something.
future
Yeah.
something, future forms, future something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A present tense. Lots of future forms. But did you know we also have the future in the past?
Then she goes, also know, something, also know,
Also no.
something future,
Something future.
something past.
Okay. Right. Now.
That's what we got.
Okay. Then what we are going to do is I will use the red markers to correct, and at home you will use the red pen to correct yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then you can at the end you learn from the reason why you miss those words. Yeah. You learn from the one that you couldn't hear, and then you calculate how many words you listen correctly.
Yeah.
Then you divide it by the total number of
Number of words, and that's your score
That is your percentage
of listening.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And then you do transcribing for a few weeks.
And your percentage goes up. Beautiful.
Okay, so let's do again together.
Sean here for BBC Learning English.
Okay, so my name is Shan here.
Okay.
For BBC
Learning.
English. Okay. Okay, this one you missed maybe because you don't know the
Spelling.
name. Maybe you don't know the name.
I
You
don't
haven't
know the
learned the
name.
name. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. But okay, this one you know the learning.
Yeah.
But you missed the word.
Yeah, I did.
What is the reason? The reason is
The
maybe
R.
you know learning, right? But maybe because you, what's the reason is because of pronunciation. Maybe you
Yeah.
mispronounce the word. You are a student. You mispronounce the word, so you couldn't hear.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't have that in my listening. Now I see.
Yeah.
It's true.
Today is an exciting day.
Today, she said today.
No, so today is an exciting day. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, maybe because maybe
I don't know. Sometimes I don't hear the first word.
Yeah, maybe because you stressed wrongly. You said today.
Yeah.
So you cannot hear today.
Pronunciation. Today. I don't talk like that. Yeah. Okay.
Because we're going to go back to the past.
Okay. This one is hard.
This is hard.
And then she says because we gonna
Go.
back to the past. Okay. So look.
Go back to the park or back
To the past.
Okay.
So look. This one is because of pronunciation.
Yes, again. Yeah.
And
it's
the
hard.
second one is maybe you know the words because go to the, but you couldn't hear because the speakers they
So
usually
fast because it's really fast.
they squeeze and drop sound.
Yeah.
We call it stress. Sentence stress.
Okay.
Or
Right.
intonations.
Yeah.
So, when you study in school, usually like because we are going back to the past, something like that. But in speaking, you have a reason, right?
It is.
Okay. So now I want you to repeat after her. Yeah, okay. So she said.
Because we're going to go back to the past.
So which word is she stress on?
Back.
Back to the past.
Yeah, back to the past, right.
Today is an exciting
Exciting
day.
day.
Okay, so done. Repeat. Today is an exciting day because we're gonna go back to the past. Yeah, and student repeat
Like that.
like that.
So
student
today
learn
is an exciting day because we're going to go back to the past.
something like that.
Yeah.
You learn how to
Movement,
speak.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the more you know familiarize yourself with straight intonation and you can apply straight intonation in your speaking, you will improve your listening.
Yeah.
as well. Okay, and then
And look at the future.
okay,
And
look at
the future.
and then maybe and she
Really fast.
She didn't stress.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, she doesn't.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, the future. Yeah.
All right, and then
So you know that we have a past tense.
okay, so you know that
Yeah.
we have
Past tense.
Okay, maybe you couldn't hear the words maybe because you don't know the word.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't know the word vocabulary, so how can you?
How can you hear it?
Yeah. Okay. And present tense.
Present tense.
A present tense. Lots of future forms. But did you know we also have
Lots of.
Lots of future form. Again, maybe because of the pronunciation of vocabulary. If you don't know lots of, so you couldn't hear. Okay, and if you don't pronounce forms correctly,
Yeah.
you cannot hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
of the future in the past.
But did you also?
When we talk about the past,
And did you know?
Yeah.
You also know.
Did you also know?
We have a future in the
In the
past.
past.
And again, you miss those words because of stress intonation.
That's
So
right.
these are the three
That's
reasons
right.
why students often.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You better all like a science. That makes it smart learning.
Okay. So how do we deal with those? So you learn from the red parts.
Yeah, you learn your pitfalls. Your
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how? So if you mispronounce some words, so I'm trying to go back to look up in the dictionary and study the phonetics and study for the pronunciation, or go to White English pronunciation classes.
Okay.
And then, or if you don't know the word, so you study 6-step vocabulary study method. If you don't know the word tense, so now study 6-step.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you got some problems with straight intonation, you again listen again and try to repeat after her.
Yeah.
With straight intonation and record yourself. And until
And record yourself.
yeah, and until you see that your recording is closer to the native speakers, you fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
With that. Right. So I'm sure Michael. And so now in our sessions, I will assign you homework to do.
Okay.
So I will assign you at least. From now on, I will assign you at least two new words for you for every lessons. I will assign two new words for you to study 6-step. And I will assign one audio. Usually that is an IM audios for you to transcribe.
Good.
For you to transcribe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So because you know about the method already.
Yeah.
At home, please do all 6 steps, and please do the transcribing with correction in red pens and recording. Okay.
Okay.
It might require you a little bit of effort now, but you can see the big results in a short period of time.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Right. That's it for today.
Okay. Now tomorrow I give it back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
So just to remember to like doing the example 6 steps on the board, just like this, and also pause after one sentence and repeat 3 times.
Oh, the transcribing.
Transcribing, and then correct.
Yeah.
With red pen.
Show that. I got it.
Okay, so that's the reasons.
Yeah.
And also
Have the reasons.
yeah.
Let me write through. Hold on. Pronunciation, presentation. Okay. Hold on. Informed. Okay.